The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out, looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
And he's upended after a gain of 2 after the 27.
Well, that's a good start to this drive on the defensive side of the ball.
Forcing completion on first down. Then you're able to shut down the running play on second.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised now. A little bit of pressure going to the quarterback in the expected passing situation.
And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. Well, that's one way to convert on third down, picking up 26 yards. So from Buccaneer territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 47. On 1st and 10, it's Pickett. Throw left side complete. That's Moore. He'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. Through one quarter, 14-7 our score. And they'll run on first down with Hubbard. Stuck for the loss by Devin White. Another example right there how this defense really is winning the entire game at the point of attack.
Yeah, right there at the line of scrimmage because they are dominating it. It allows their interior guys to get upfield and spill into the backfield. So how are you going to combat that? You know, if it bring in your tight end, keep him in.
And he'll take this into the end zone. Touchdown, Carolina. Chuba Hubbard. His first rushing touchdown on the year. And the Panthers are within an extra point of tying up this ball game. Piñeiro's extra point up and good. And we are tied at 14. This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. From the 6. The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started. They start from scratch here, so to speak. 14 all following the interception. And this turns into disaster. He's not going to get forward progress. That'll be a safety.
The goal here is about getting any kind of positive yardage in this spot because you don't care who, you don't care how. You just want to try and buy a little space and get away from your own end zone. But in this spot, the defense was all over that play and equally motivated to stick them with a safety.
And they'll come out with a 3 tight end look on the first play of the drive. They'll start this drive out on the ground. And a nice run past the 30-yard line there. 7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave them with a 2nd and 3.
But no matter how they phrase it, staying on schedule, staying ahead of the sticks, whatever you want to call it, 7 yards on first down, that fits the bill.
Again, it's Foreman, and this carry not as productive. He swallowed up at the line of scrimmage. He got maybe a half yard at most, but officially they'll be left with a 3rd and 2. Well done to sniff that out defensively. He had it diagnosed pretty quickly.
I love that description because diagnosed is perfect on that one. Read his keys, made the play, and he couldn't even get going moving the football.
And he is going to have the Panthers first down by about a yard as they're able to convert on 3rd and 2. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. They'll bring a receiver in motion right. off the play fake. Here's Pickett. Looking left side, that's caught by Moore. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. A couple of first downs on the drive already, as they'll go from the 47 now on first down. Pickett sets up play action. Oh, that's into double coverage and intercepted. Carlton Davis picks it. And the Buccaneers are going to take possession of the football.
Well, this is something we've seen before, partner. We've seen a defense bait a rookie, pretend to leave a window open, and then the defensive back jumped it as soon as the ball was released. Big-time play. They love taking advantage of the youngsters, and in this case, it paid off well.
So after the INT, it's Brady. Firing quickly, but it's incomplete.
That incompletion certainly slows things down a little bit and brings up a very important call for second and long. What do? Run and try and get some yardage and make it third and manageable? Or challenge the coverage again, hoping for a bigger gain?
Brady's incompletion on first down leads to a 2nd and 10.
Hey, go 66.
Blitz forthcoming as he'll look to throw. And this is caught inside the 5. A big play that time for Tampa Bay. 47 yards.
Already over 1,000 yards receiving this season. That catch is just going to add to his total. Certainly not resting on his laurels. He's trying to continue to gain as many yards as possible and continue this big season.
Fournette is not going to get in here as they push him back to the 2-yard line. It's a loss of a yard there, and it's 2nd down. 2 minutes remaining in this first half of football.
With his size, he's a tough man to bring down, but they do a nice job there stopping his progress and not allowing him to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Second down and goal. Brady. And he's got it. Caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. Evan Ingram. Touchdown number 15 on the year. And the Buccaneers have regained the lead. Extra point put through by Succop. And the lead is up to 5. Ready for the kickoff. And here we go. It's in the air. This taken in at the goal line. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22. The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. As the offense comes out here, Charles, maybe perhaps a bit more of a focus on the run game for this drive after tossing an interception on the previous one?
I think that's a good way to look at it and a good way to think about it, but maybe they get to it in a little bit different way because after you throw an interception, you want to make sure you keep your quarterback's confidence high. So maybe give him a couple easy throws that he can complete and then get to the running game and try and get things settled down.
Yeah, it's still in the first half here, a long way to go. On a nice burst there as he'll take this inside the 30 to the 28-yard line. And they'll go again here with Hubbard. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
Yeah, things were pretty stacked up there in the middle of the line. A lot of bodies, not much space. I think ultimately he was fortunate to get anything out of that run.
A second down pass play there, but it's incomplete.
No coverage once by the defense here. They did a nice job accounting for everybody, and that led to an incompletion.
The Bucs going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 34 seconds to go before halftime. After an incomplete pass on second down, that'll leave him trying to convert on 3rd and 9. They'll run with Foreman. And they're knocking on the door now as a good run there going to take this to about the 10-yard line. Now the offense going to use the first of their timeouts. So as they take it over, we step aside. After the run by Foreman, here's 1st and 10. And they'll keep leaning on the running game. Back to the ground. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard. Now the defense will burn their 3rd and final timeout. And with halftime on the horizon, they'll be out of timeouts from here forward. The last run got 9. That leaves them with 2nd and a yard. A carry for Foreman. And he takes it into the end zone for a Panthers touchdown. Deontay Foreman, as the first half is winding down. And the Panthers have taken the lead here in the final stages of this first half. Piñeiro's extra point up and good. And the lead is now 2. So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. Fielded right around the 8. And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
Taking a deep shot here for Hardman. And now this is intercepted. My goodness. Dante Jackson picks it. And the Panthers are going to get this back to their own 34-yard line. Well, Charles, so close to halftime there. You throw the interception. Not only that, you do give it to them in plus territory as well.
Yeah, they were pushing real hard to try and get something more on the board on their side of the ledger right before the half. Looking at it with 20-20.
He rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Carlton Davis picks it. And the Bucs are going to take possession as they got it at the 42-yard line. They've got good starting field position as they come up here 1st and 10 at their own 42. The final shot before half for Brady. And just not enough on the throw there. Down around his feet and incomplete.
All right, help me out here a little bit, partner, because what I'm seeing is a passing game that's just struggled to complete anything. No rhythm, no timing. Seems like every pass is also contested well, so give some credit to the defense.
The final shot before break. Brady. And that will be incomplete. Tried to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be 3rd down. So we've come upon halftime here in Week 17 as we send you a stone's throw away across I-4 to Orlando. There standing by is Jonathan Coachman, ready with our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach, and we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gordon, getting set for quarter number 3 here. The final 2 quarters of the NFL regular season are upon us as the second half of Week 17 is underway. From the 6. The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started. But Charles, we saw a pretty entertaining first half, close ball game. Remember there toward the end of the second quarter, the opposition scored to take the lead. Now we'll see if these guys can get a score of their own to regain that lead.
Yeah, they want to have that type of a response, don't they? Because they want to find a way to take control of this ball game one more time. Gauntlet's been thrown down. They want to see if they're ready to answer it.
Meanwhile, they take a shot to start the drive, but this is going to wind up incomplete. Brady's incompletion on 1st down leads to a 2nd and 10. Looking to throw. Complete to Jones. That'll leave them with a 3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there. They'll come to the line needing only 2 yards to gain the first here. Brady looking to throw on 3rd and 2. Dumps it off to Fournette. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. In motion right is Jones.
Hey, go 66.
Again, they'll throw with Brady. Taking a deep shot here for Hardman. And Brady going to be intercepted a 3rd time. And the... take over here just shy of the 30. The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. And their defense just helped them out by getting the football back on the opening drive here in the second half. And now can the offense follow through with points on their first possession?
And that's a big one for them because after the work the defense has done, they've got a chance here to open up this lead.
An interesting and intriguing decision there defensively because they kept extra DBs on the field despite seeing the multiple tight end look that came out for the offense.
I thought they were going to switch out of it. I didn't know if they felt they didn't have time or what the case was.
Well, in any event, the extra speed allowed for great penetration as they stuffed that one behind the line of scrimmage.
42 yards rushing for them now to this point.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here because they're playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time, and making it work.
On 3rd down, here's a run by Hubbard. That he's brought down short. 2 yards there, needed 4. They'll run for it. It's Hubbard. And he's not going to get the first. I don't even think he made it back to the line of scrimmage. So certainly an interesting call there to go for it. And the Bucs are going to take over with excellent field position to boot. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Now Brady. A pass underneath for Fournette. And he'll be marked down at about the 26-yard line. And boy, Charles, it is no doubt a passing league. We get that, but did you ever think we would see someone pass for 7,000 yards in a season? He just went over that threshold.
Brandon, 7,000 yards means you've had a monster game each and every game of the year. If you throw for 350, that would hurt your average. That means you've made every throw, very few drops by your receivers. You've moved the ball effectively every time out.
This will be a 5-yard pickup as they move it from the 20 to the 15.
Go Bandit. Hey, check it. Check it.
2nd and 5 now. Brady, he'll check this one off to Fournette. And he's into the end zone for a Tampa Bay touchdown. Leonard Fournette, a 15-yard touchdown grab. And the Bucs have retaken a 3rd quarter lead. Extra point up and good by Succop. And the lead is up to 5. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. This fielded right at the goal line. Oh, a good return up past the 30. Past midfield. He's at the 30. And it will be an excellent return here all the way down inside the 25-yard line. What a play. Now Foreman. They get him to the ground right on the cusp of the red zone after a pickup of 5 or 6. After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5. Here's Foreman. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. Now they're going to be dealing with a 3rd and 7. It's now officially a loss of 1. So 7 yards from the first down here as they come up to the line of scrimmage. Throwing on 3rd down. Here's Pickett. Able to complete this to Chenault. And he is going to have a Panthers first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10. Pickett now on 1st down. To the right side, and he's got more complete. And that's good for a pickup of 10 yards. And that'll leave him with a 2nd and just a few inches left. Pickett with a quick throw out wide. And he's got it. Touchdown, Panthers. Tommy Trimble from 3 yards out. And the Panthers have answered back with a 3rd quarter touchdown of their own to retake the lead. Pickett will try to throw for this. And he'll go down, and that will do it for the 3rd quarter of action. Three quarters in the books. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. The Carolina kick team is out there ready to go, and they kick this one away. Fields this way up at the 17. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. We certainly have a good one on our hands. They're trailing after that last touchdown, but now a chance for this offense to try to snag that lead right back here in the 4th quarter. On 1st and 10, here's Brady. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Jeremy Chin picks it off, and he will bring this one back. It's a pick 6 for a Panther touchdown. Piñeiro's extra point up and good. And his guys will take a 10-point lead. So they throw the pick 6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. A short kick taken at the 18. The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started. We'll see if they can band back together after the pick 6. It hurt badly, but still within striking distance. A 2-score game with a good chunk of time on the clock.
Hey, 66.
Now Brady to try again after the pick 6. Taking a deep shot here for Hardman. That's caught inside the 20. And they've got this down to about the 12-yard line. We keep waiting year after year to see signs of Tom Brady's arm strength deteriorating. But his message there, keep waiting. A real field flipper there as all of a sudden they've got a first down in the red zone. To throw, it's Brady. And he'll get it here to the 10-yard line. They're looking at a 2nd and 8 now from the 10.
Cover!
Here's Brady. And he'll get that to Fournette, complete. Touchdown! Leonard Fournette with his 2nd touchdown of the game and 5th on the year. And the Buccaneers have made it a 1-score game again here in the 4th. Extra point put through by Succop. And now things get a bit more interesting here in this 4th quarter. So just a 3-point game now as they send this one away. The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. They're holding on right now to that slim advantage in a one-score game. And you hear a lot about 2-minute offense and 4-minute offense. Obviously, the 4-minute offense applies here. How do they run that effectively?
Yeah, really what the 4-minute offense is you're just trying to grind the clock. So you want consistent gains, steady gains. Doesn't have to be big plays, but it has to be plays that gets first downs and keeps the ball away from your opponent.
But certainly throwing the ball is in the mix here.
It certainly is. Just make sure that you're careful with it. And again, get those first downs, keep possession of the football.
From the gun on third down, Pickett. There's Trimble, the tight end. And he is going to have a Panthers first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Slot man moves right. Pickett to throw on first down. He'll find his man, Terrace Marshall, complete. And they're able to work this to the 25 before it's all said and done. That one good for 37 yards.
Well, if you're a fan of offensive football, this game is for you because this one's been much more like a tennis match than a football game. Back and forth, and there's another example right there of another big play in the passing game.
They get him to the ground right on the cusp of the red zone after a pickup of 5 or 6.
I like that run right there, partner. Not the flashiest run, not the one that's going to break for big yardage, but he understands the situation, and taking care of the football, paramount, and he got it done.
Nursing that slim lead, you're exactly right. Hold on to that ball. On second down now, Foreman. And he'll get this one down to about the 17. And now right out of the 2-minute break, we'll get a timeout used defensively with 1:56 to go.
I like a guy who understands the situation. I also like a guy who you look at him and you say, that looks like a guy who knows the coach is going to say, guess what? You drop this one, you'll be carrying around the training facility for an entire week.
Maybe flashback to high school or college, carrying it around campus, right?
The old gauntlet drill, right? Anyone get the ball out while he's sitting in class and bring it back to the coach? He's in big trouble.
The Bucs going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts. That'll be their second, so one more chance to stop the clock here, and we'll be back. Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. They'll keep it on the ground. Foreman. Now the defense will burn their 3rd and final timeout as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming second down play. Now a handoff up the middle. Foreman. And he couldn't quite get there. Tackled down at the 1. 74 yards rushing for him now on 17 carries. It's 1st and goal and a late touchdown at this stage. Could officially salt this one away. Back at the 2 now. Here's 2nd and goal. The Panthers down to a knee out of the victory formation. And that knee will do it. So they snap the losing streak. Always a good feeling.
Yeah, I don't know if this one right here when they're taking a knee is as much exultation as exhalation, right? They just breathe a sigh of relief. Finally got a win. Needed one desperately.
They'll go with Foreman, and he takes it in for the score on the game's final play, so it doesn't affect the outcome, but a little whipped cream on top to their ending.
Or as our friends in Bayou Country would say, that's a little lagniappe, a little extra on top.
Charles, a lot of happy faces.